As I was journaling this morning, I noticed how I used to feel insecure all the time. And despite all the affirmations I kept telling myself, it never really worked. It almost felt like toxic positivity, and the harder I tried to believe these affirmations, the more disconnected and helpless I felt. But these days, including this morning, I don't feel the need to repeat the affirmation to feel good, worthy, or lovable. I no longer think love is something I have to earn, but something I can just feel internally. And even on days I feel a little unsure, I simply notice myself feeling that way and stay calm and neutral without panicking. And I was wondering, how did I get here? It was not a single moment that drastically changed the way I feel. It was more like slowly acknowledging the fact that I was judging my own emotions, because I used to think feeling insecure was a bad thing. I thought it made me unlovable, unworthy, and I wanted to deny the fact that I was feeling insecure. And when you're in denial, you create resistance. So I was constantly judging the way I was feeling, and I was labeling them as good or bad. But as I was sitting with the fact that I was doing the judgment, I genuinely started thinking that there is not a single living creature on this earth that is inherently bad. Even when we hurt someone, it's not because we want to intentionally hurt them. It's usually because we have something in ourselves, maybe fear of rejection or being seen and judged, that is trying to protect us. And I'm not saying it's okay to hurt someone. I'm just saying when we are not aware of that, we let them control our lives, no matter how much we consciously want to change that. But once we reflect on that, truly start uncovering what fears we have behind these reactions and patterns, we can start telling ourselves, it's okay, it's safe, you don't have to do that to protect me, in a gentle way. And again, it's really important to not judge your emotions here. Because as long as you judge your emotions, this is a bad thing, you're denying its existence. And when the existence is denied, it gets louder. It creates resistance. Just like I was trying to deny the fact that I was insecure, and it never disappeared. But as I started recognizing, oh, there is this fear behind my insecurities, in a quiet way, it just stopped screaming. So the only way we can truly break the unwanted pattern is by acknowledging our fears for what they are without judging. It took me years of journaling, reading a bunch of self-help books, studying psychology, and still feeling I had so many issues to be fixed. But nothing worked like really acknowledging my fears for what they are and learning not to judge them. It's not easy. It takes time and real effort to sit with yourself without distraction. But if you really want to break the pattern, I'd say it's worth the effort. And let me know in the comments, what's your unwanted pattern that you want to break free from? I'd love to chat.